When you look at this run defense, does it feel like this is the get-back game for you guys?
I think this is a really good opponent, man. I mean, looking at their front five, they all first rounders. All guys that play at a really really high level. Just watching them on film, I mean, they fly around to the ball. It's something about teams that always get a new head coach that they just play a little harder. They do things a little bit different. They take more chances. We know we're gonna get a lot of unscouted looks. It's really just about us this week. I think that's the main thing I've been trying to preach to the guys, that we gonna go as far as we want to go. So it's really about us.
Did that happen when Rich took over with the Raiders? What impact does that have? Because I think you're probably right.
Yeah, I mean, the impact, it's almost like wherever you was at before that point doesn't matter. It's like a fresher, a new fresher air. But like it's almost also like you want to go hard for that coach, and also for your team, you want to finish the right way. When Rich did that, a few years back, I think we went on like a 4 or 5 game winning streak and made the playoffs. So it's something that I know not to take lightly, playing against a team like that. It kind of almost rejuvenizes the team.
How hard is it for you to, you could say, try to stay patient and not get frustrated when you can say that run game hasn't been, especially when you look at where it was last year? Is it hard to, you can say, try to stay patient and frustrated?
It's definitely hard. It's hard for me, man. Just in general, not even just the run game. Like when we mess up plays at practice, I kind of get a little frustrated, honestly, especially when I do it. But I think it's one of those things where obviously you can't be perfect in this game, but it definitely should look a certain type of way. And that's the thing that I'll be trying to preach to the guys. I'm like, man, we're not going to be perfect, but at least have the effort and at least have the strain, the intentionality that it looks a certain type of way. I think that's bigger than the mistake, honestly.
Josh, what was it on Monday night that was keeping you awake? Just the loss, or was
Yeah,
to it?
I mean, I did have 22 people at that game, the most I've ever had at any game in my career. But so they was definitely loud and obnoxious. But definitely the game, man. I mean, I came in and I just went to my room and sat there for like 30 minutes. And my pops came and knocked on the door, and my uncles, they all was there, and he said, yeah, I know you just need a minute. I'm like, yeah, man, like I'll be out there a little bit, but it's just one of those things, man, where you kind of like you replaying everything, you questioning everything, you wondering how do you fix things, you wondering if you could have pressed the ball here, or ran harder here, or any of those things, what would the outcome have been, and it got to a point where he was like, man, at the end of the day, you could really only do all you could do and then try to motivate and push guys to do the same. So that's my mindset coming into this week.
Sean said after the game, you guys have to get back to a point of, even though other teams know you're going to run the ball, you're going to have success.
Yeah.
How do you get back to that point?
It's a mentality. That's what I'm saying. Like that's a strict mentality. It's like 4-minute offense. When you up, the run is coming. Stop it. I mean, that's just what it is. But everybody has to be locked in on not only the details, but the mentality to want to go out there and be gritty and strain to the bitter end. And that's something that we got to, collectively as a group figure out.
Josh, when you look big picture, when things just aren't going right for a team for a couple weeks, how can one win just change the energy and just change how everybody feels?
Yeah, I mean, we lost 3 games and a total of 9 points. It's not the end of the world, obviously. Like, we don't feel like it's the end of the world. We don't feel like we panicking or anything like that. But it's also something that we feel like as an offense we have to address our mistakes to help this team. Stop trying to like rely on the defense to just bail us out and really get back to playing our brand of ball. And that's something that a win definitely can help build confidence, build trust in each other and things like that. But I think really it comes down to really the day-to-day stuff, the practices, the film study, the going out there and just having the right type of mentality and mindset, finishing everything we do, and doing it as a group and as a unit and doing everything together. I think that's important.
when it comes to mentality and when it comes to like yards after contact, you have like 500 yards after contact this year. How much of that is just your mentality?
That's me just trying to do. Honestly, that's me just trying to do my job. But not only that, man. Like I always tell the O-line and I always tell even the receivers, like one thing that I'm a firm believer in is if you mess up, I'm gonna try my best to make you right. And I feel like that's just a testament to me trying to make guys right in situations. And also me not giving up. I told y'all at the beginning of this year, my biggest thing from last year coming into this year was wanting to not give up on plays when I felt like, certain times I might have tripped here out the hole or gave up on a play where I really should have finished a certain type of way. So for me, it's just about trying to finish to the bitter end.
Well, could you just talk to you about, all right, what plays do you feel like you're really running? What schemes, whether it's half scheme, run scheme, what certain plays are really working for you and what aren't working? Do they talk to you about that kind of stuff?
I can't really get into the schemes or what schemes we gonna run or which ones I like. I always say all the time, I like me. So like, anytime I'm getting the ball, I'll be like, all right. But really, man, I'm all for, like I say, whatever works, I'm all for. I mean, I don't really have like a favorite or a not favorite. If it's what's working that week or that game or even them few plays, I'm all for it.
I do want to go back to practice because you said you've had to kind of let some guys hear it, if you will, kind of go with. Did you have to do that last year as well, or have you done it more than you have in the past? Has that kind of been something that stood out?
I think it's been a little bit more. I would say it's just been a little more this year, just because of the potential. Not necessarily because of the group of guys or anything like that. Just because of the potential that I see the greatness in this team and in this offense, and I just don't want it to go to waste. It's just something about just trying to maximize every opportunity that we have. It's this league is cutthroat, man. I mean, this team, we know it's not going to look the same next year. I mean, it might not even look the same in a few weeks, the way that how physical this game is. So it's just trying to maximize every opportunity that we have together.
What does Sean bring at the center position, run blocking wise?
One, he's a very smart, very smart player. When we go to the meetings since I've been here, he's always the one answering all the questions. He get called on the most. Like he's like the guy that they know is going to have the right answer every time. I think that the way that he goes about working every day, the way that he's trying to make sure he's the best version of himself that he can be. I have a major respect for a guy like that. And he's gonna grind, man. I mean, that's one thing I know about him. He's been hurt. Not necessarily hurt, but like sore and things like that. But he's still gonna grind. He's always gonna be a guy that I know what I'm gonna get out of him. So I respect him a lot for that.
Josh, on that 4th and 1, is there anything you could have done differently when you look back at or contemplate in your bedroom? You learn that?
I mean, obviously, you always could do things differently. At the end of the day, you gotta make the play. That's always how I look at it. If the game is on the line, they trust you with the ball, you gotta make the play, and it really just is as simple as that. And if I was going back, man, I would have just ran. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, just ran. But it is what it is. I mean, hindsight's 20/20. We say that now, but we never know. But I just know now, like, if I'm ever in that position again, or ever in any type of position to either win a game or have a great impact on a play to win the game or put us in position to win the game, I know how I'm going to go about it.
Have you ever heard the defense call out a play before the snap in that type of situation, a gotta have it situation before? Is that rare for you?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, and it's not the first time. I mean, they watch film, man. I mean, these coaches and these players, they good. It's the NFL. It wasn't the first time that game, and that's not the only game. I mean, it happens. Like that's just part of football.
Hey, John, I'm sorry if you've already been asked this, but when you look at the investments that has been made in this offensive line, obviously is it perplexing that you haven't been able to get more out of the run game? Like, is it just kind of surprising that you're at this point right now?
Definitely, I would say definitely surprising. Definitely surprising. I didn't come in this year thinking it was going to be any type of drop off or anything. I thought we was going to hit the ground running. I mean, you see the guys coming in. I'm like, okay, we're going to have a really good chance at, doing something really good this year. And we still do. I mean, we still got a lot of ball ahead of us. I haven't lost faith in these guys, and hopefully they haven't lost faith in me.
What do you do with that when, okay, you're not expecting to struggle, now it's here, that's the reality. How do you take that kind of going forward?
You make adjustments. I mean, I feel like life is all about how you respond to things. Life is all about adjustments in general, and it's no different when it comes to this football stuff, man. It's really just about figuring it out, and really finding out what the problem is, addressing the problem, and then finding solutions. I think that's the biggest thing, and the only difference is we have to do it collectively as a group. And that's just something that we trying to, work through and figure out right now.
Hey Josh, X called this game against the Giants a must-win. How would you view Sunday?
I feel like they all must win. I never felt like a game wasn't a must-win. But I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna say I feel like it's a must-win, but we need to win for sure.
Every year is different, and I wondered if you have even talked to Saquon, because he's having the same situation you're in. 1 year he's 2005 and he's struggling now to get the yards. Is that just kind of how like to be in the NFL? Or?
Yeah, every year is different, man, because it's never the same. I mean, like I said, the locker rooms is never the same. I mean, that's the biggest thing. It's not like college where you're gonna have these set of group of guys coming back, and you're gonna be working with them, and then you build that same cohesion. It's it's gonna be different every year. It might even be different throughout the year. It's just about everybody buying into what we being taught to do, taking constructive criticism, and then also having enough confidence to be able to go out there and put your spin on it and still be effective in doing your job. At the end of the day, I think that's the biggest thing. We all have a job to do. We all have to be accountable, and we all depend on each other. So, yeah.